What's up, guys? This game hasn't been on the channel for a while, and I thought I would explain that. Apparently some people actually like watching me play this game. I know it's not what I'm known for, but this is definitely one of my favorite games of last year. However, they put out a patch a while ago, I think it was about a month ago at this point, that really jacked up the HP on the bosses, made them huge HP sponges, and most of us didn't like it on the forums. You know, we kind of spoke up about it. And, you know, these guys are really awesome. They actually care about the community and they listen to us, so they went ahead and changed it. So I decided to come back to the game. I already did my daily today, so I'm not going to be doing that in this video. But what I normally do to warm up is I play casual mode and then do my daily. I find it works pretty well for me. It's a good warm-up process. I get a full run-in to you know, get used to the controls again and everything, and then I go straight to the daily. And more often than not, unless it's a really bad daily, I usually succeed. So if you're curious about casual mode is very different from most games. You know, casual mode is normally, you know, they put it in for people who can't or don't want to put effort into finishing their games. They just want to clear out their backlog, or, you know, they don't have much time. Here in this game, all it really does is it gives you a little bit of a boost or a supplement to whatever build you want. So as you can see, you can do things like you can get like the Excalibur and max health, and then the enemies drop more health, or the Health Finder 8000 to have a pretty tanky, you know, power build. Or you can go like me, and you can get all the mobility out of the way, and the rest of the game is pretty much the same. If you've played this game before, you know that starting with 3 items is not really spectacular. You get 1 item just for beating the boss, and then you get an extra 2 for beating it under the speedrun timer. So this is pretty much the equivalent of like 1 level's worth of items. It's really not that substantial. And I can attest to the fact that it's still difficult, because I have died on casual mode quite a few times. I imagine if I didn't run with a build that was all based on mobility, then maybe I wouldn't die as much, but it's definitely not an easy mode, that's for sure. I think the next patch is supposed to be something about items, like maybe they're going to be adding new items, or they're going to do another item revamp, which would be pretty nice. Like, see right here, I have the choice of these power items. I can get a power, or I can get a stat bonus. I'm going to go ahead and grab the plumber's hat, so I have better mobility. So those are actually pretty good starting items. I've thought about doing my dailies, if I don't do them on stream. I've thought about maybe doing them for the channel, so like, you know, some of the people like Northern Lion, the really big Binding of Isaac streamers and stuff, they put up their dailies every day. I was thinking of doing that. If you guys are interested, if I get like at least 3 comments, then I'll see about committing to that. That's a prototype item. Apparently it gives you a really nice buff, but as you get further in the game, it does what's called a defect, and you get like really bad effects. I don't really know much about them, so I'm not going to go ahead and take it right now. They're also really rare, so even if I did want to take them, it would take me a really long time to figure out which ones are actually worthwhile. Aw, man. I don't know how he didn't die. Well, that's a free item lost. This is basically like a challenge room. It will give you an objective, and if you succeed, you get a bonus item. If you don't, you get nothing. Spillover Matrix used to be like the best item in the game, in my opinion. It used to give you extra health if you had a full energy bar. So if you had that, it was really hard to die. Saved many runs in the past. Now it's just kind of a nice item to have, but it's not like a run definer anymore. Let's get damage boost past this guy. Damage boosting is pretty strong in this game, just like an actual Mega Man game. I'm sure you notice, you ever watch like a Mega Man speedrun, they'll often damage boost through an enemy or through spikes or something like that to save time. This game works in the same way, you know, sometimes you'll get a level chunk that will allow you to, you know, take a hit from spikes or something and skip a pretty significant part of the level. This is a pretty crappy choice right now. I'm not going to do Kerr because I don't have enough health. But I kind of need to get Sky Temple out of the way for this to be successful. So I'm going to make an attempt to take out Eternal Star. See how that goes. They've come out and said that they want to make Sky Temple a lot less frustrating and hard to get through at the beginning of the game. Right now, the pretty common strategy is to try to get it out of the way as soon as possible, because the late game Sky Temple is like hell on earth pretty much. Let's see if anything's over here. Nope. So, if they're going to make it easier again, that would be pretty sweet. There we go. Camera's on to my speedrunning tricks. And go ahead and grab that health. Those are all excellent items. Got some survivability and mobility all in one. Definitely going to need to fight Kerr at some point soon, if this is actually going to go anywhere. I've got pretty decent damage and survivability, and I got the mobility from the casual mode passives. Go fight a rack, get his Force Nova. Force Nova is something I always take in every run, no matter what. And it can definitely be a game changer. It's basically kind of like a smart bomb and a shmup. If something comes in contact with it, it will nullify the projectile. Which comes in handy on bosses like Kerr. Also, just at the end of the game in general. Like if you're in Sky Temple and you've got one of the shielded guys kind of gatekeeping a platform, you can use it to get around it. Or you can hurt him from a safe position. Oh, there's health back there. Oh man, now my controller's going out. I swear I have the worst luck sometimes. I'm just gonna give up there. If you want to see what I've been doing, that's kind of how I warm up. I lost the run there because the controller decided to crap out on me. I hope that I'll be able to get a new cable. I'm just like completely broke right now, so I don't know what the next couple days of content are going to contain. Maybe I can just play Guilty Gear or Crimson Clover or something, but I'm pretty limited right now. I'm broke. Hopefully I'll get some money soon. The month's almost over, so I'll have some more money. But let me know if you guys would like to see this more often. I could do my daily runs with commentary like this. It's not something I normally do, but I'm kind of just in a dry spell right now. It didn't seem like people were too interested in the combo command run, and honestly my mood has not been that great lately, so I haven't really felt like committing to it, so I'm kind of trying to expand my horizons and try some new things. So give me some feedback if you can. Peace.